It's a beautiful day up in upstate New York on Memorial Day. I have finished a very fat custom order for Cathy. She had seen a video that Gail did, and Gail had gotten a journal for me, and she wanted one in that style. I don't copy, but it's impossible to kind of do the same book. So this is kind of hopefully my take on it. Hopefully you like it, Cathy. It is a fabric cover, and again, this is attached, but it can come unattached, and it has a pretty fabric, change my light here, fabric cover with some different different laces and some tablecloth, and that just clips on. And then we have the rosettes, and then on the back is more doilies and some of the quilt. It's just a seam binding closure, 100 pages. Used a variety of papers. I used Sue Olson's, her Paris kit, Artie Mae's, and whatever else I think of when I go through. I know Screech Owl. So this is a pocket. Some of the stuff is, pockets are empty, Cathy, because I wanted to surprise you a little. So this is just some different ephemera and booklets. And you also, I'll put in a writing book or writing board. This is a tag I made. Little story begins. And a lot of punching with this one. This is some really pretty pink tatting I had. It was so pretty. And this is just a plastic envelope. These came from A Tattered Dream, and I'll link her below. She's got a lot of new stuff added in her shop, and that's part of the Sue Olson's paper. I'll link her as well. And then here's just a file folder. Handmade is best. And here's this is an altered paper clip, and then just a piece of Tsunami Rose ephemera, and a pocket. And just did some lace. I left some room for journaling. This is a Pedigree Chart that I had come across. And it just has for people. This is a little booklet and a little pocket and another sewn in pocket, and then there's a little pocket in there, and then a little pocket in here. A lot of little tuck spots. Here's, well, I gotta take this off. It's a flip up, but there's also a double pocket. And Tsunami Rose flowers, some vintage cotton lace, some cutout, my spell binders. There's just a little collage piece I made. This I want to say is Screech Owl. I'm not 100% sure. With seam binding, I did some really pretty pink silk thread. Here's another little pocket I made, and just a little envelope that I tied some seam binding on. And each of the pockets have some kind of a tag that you can write on. And that's a pretty paper clip, and I'll put something under there, and under there as well. Here's a little snippet I made with some postcards that I sewed on. And this is also a pocket. And this is got a little booklet. It's Tsunami Rose. And this is a paper clip, and that just folds out, and that just tucks in. And here's a little pattern book paper that I sewed, made it into a little booklet. Let's see, and a little Tiffany pocket, and this is sewn down. Those two little girls, cute, and that's Mod Podged in. And it's part of Sue's kit. And this is so pretty. And this just comes out. And there's a little envelope with some paper in there, and little in there. And I read it on and leaf up. And another paper clip there with a bag. And some more goodies in there. And this is one of my envelopes. And there's a pocket there and a pocket there. And this has some really cool embossing that I had put on there, emboss folder. And just a pretty belly band with some more ephemera, another little booklet. Another little pretty page, pocket. This I think is already made. That's just some of my paper collection. I just wanted some bright seed packet. And that's just the middle of the page. Or, oh man, signature. A little screech owl. So some writing paper. And that's a pretty little altered clip I made. And then I sewed, or I put another piece on there so you couldn't see it. So it was tuck spots on both sides. And that just flips open. Here was a envelope with a big pocket. Or a bag, so I glued this in. That's Dreams, etc. And then I just sewed some tickets on each side and just made a pocket. And that's just a little frill, and this is some burlap I sewed on there. And this just unties and opens up, and there's just some pretty pieces of ephemera there. And this is another little library card that I made a little snippet out of. And just some ephemera, and then just a writing card. So that goes in there. And then you can tuck it up in there. And that just goes in there and there. And there's just another little booklet. It's already made. This is Sue. And that's his part of the bag with a paper clip, altered paper clip. Pretty tag, and that just flips up. And this is one of the Katrina, well, this is Lace One Boutique, her balloons. And that was just a pretty piece that I just included in there. And Katrina did the doily paper clip, so I just stuck that in the pocket. And then there's more writing paper in there. And that's just a little collage piece with a little pocket guest tag. That was also from Denise's shop. So that was just a pretty page. That's from Sue Olson's. And some more ephemera in there. A little pocket, like a piece of an envelope. And more lace. It's just sewn on. There's a little snippet piece there. And a little pocket here. This is Mrs. Coggs. I just love the peaches and the cream, or the creams and the pinks. And this is some library cards, also Denise Tattered Dream. And this is a Patricia pocket. And I'll put some more goodies in there. And another little tuck spot. And another little baggie. And this is just a Clemmy Creations. And there's you can put stuff in there, and then there's a pocket, and then there's just Tsunami Rose bingo card sewn on the back. So that goes in here. And then there's a little tuck spot behind the hair. This, I believe, is Tsunami Rose, I think. And just a time card that I got from Tattered Dream with an altered paper clip, and then just some more ephemera in there. Screech Owl and Tsunami Rose. Just sewed some seam binding on there. And then I made little tuck spots. Just put some ephemera in there and ephemera on this side. This is just some cardstock that I did a punch on. With some really pretty lace. And I just wrapped it around there. And this is an inventory card from Tattered Dream. Now the reason why I did this is because this paper is a little thinner. And I just wanted to reinforce the page, so I took some cardstock and cut it to where I needed it, and then just punched it and just wrapped it around so it makes the page, because I had already sewn it and I wasn't paying attention. So there's always, this is Tsunami Rose, there's always a fix. More pretty paper, another tag, some more of that family tree, and then there's another little tuck spot that flips open. And another tuck spot in here. And this is cardstock. And then back here is a pretty envelope I made for you, Cathy. Some buttons, and then I'll put some more stuff in here. So I hope you like your book. I love the way it came out. It's nice and soft and romantic. So that is it. That's all my videos today. Now it's time to do a little gardening. So thank you and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.